Welcome back to our 40 Days of Prayer. Today we're in day 31 of our series. Look here, Psalms 39. This is a great passage. Look here, especially if you're an emotional person like me. I'm a very emotional guy. This passage is a very powerful passage. Look here, verse 1, the psalmist seems like he's pretty level-headed. He says, I'm going to watch what I do. I'm not going to sin by what I say. I will hold my tongue when the ungodly are around me. In other words, I want to make sure I guard myself when the ungodly are around me. Why? Because he's trying to leave an impression. He's trying to leave a mark upon their life. He's trying to show them something. But all of a sudden, verse 2 and 3, the emotions inside him erupt. I don't know if something happened on the outward. I don't know if people were saying the wrong things. I don't know what was offending him. But all of a sudden, he began to use terms like turmoil, within me, hotter, igniting, fire of words. All of a sudden, something begins to stir up inside of him, and he's ready to burst so much that he says, Lord, help me. And he doesn't just say, God, help me with all these emotions. He says, God, give me perspective. What type of perspective? Verse 4, Lord, remind me how brief my time will be on this earth. Remind me that my days are numbered and how fleeting life is. If it were me, I would say, God, just help me not to be so mad. But the psalmist wants to know how to steward his emotions, and he feels the best way to do it is to have the right perspective. Lord, help me to see that I don't have a lot of time with the people around me. I don't have a lot of time when I think of the grand scape of eternity. My 70, 80, 90 years upon this earth really is not a lot of time. Therefore, I need to watch what I say and watch what I do, because there's a mark I need to leave upon the people around me. And it's not the mark of my life, it's the mark of the kingdom. What a major challenge for us. God, that you would give us the perspective that life is fleeting, life is quick, life is fast, and therefore the mark that we ought to leave upon this world is not something that is shaped like us. It should be a mark that is shaped like Jesus Christ. Today, would you ask God to give you perspective? Would you ask God to kind of remind you in how fast this life really is? And specifically say, God, would you help me to see more than just the brevity of life? Lord, help me to see within the brevity of life how I can leave the mark of Christ in the life of somebody that I know. That's all I've got to say today. Leave the mark of Christ, and we'll see you tomorrow as we continue through our series.